Hello noble ones and welcome to Metatron's Academy. I found a very interesting video that has to do with the similarities and possible even differences between Italian and Catalan. Catalan being a Western Romance language spoken mostly in eastern Spain. The video in question is from the channel Bajador Alast. It's a fantastic channel. I've already reacted and responded to one of his videos, maybe two, particularly the one about Sicilian. Actually, the two videos about Sicilian, he left a comment. He was really nice. Wonderful interaction. With that being said, let's watch this video and let's see what we can learn.
My name is Eva. I'm from Barcelona, and currently I'm living here in Barcelona, and I do speak Spanish, Catalan, English, and some Arabic and Farsi and Persian. So I'm studying it. And well, let's see how much Alberto understands from Catalan. I think you will do.
Okay, that's very interesting. Maybe I would have preferred if the person was a native speaker of Catalan, because we don't know if something I think his name is Alberto, the Italian guy, what if he misunderstands because of a pronunciation mismatch due to an accent? Perhaps she doesn't have an accent, and of course the YouTuber in question knows exactly what they're doing and they've already certified that. I'm just saying, as a watcher, as a viewer, I would have liked to have that piece of information. Does she speak it natively?
Okay, great. Hi everyone, I'm Alberto. I'm from Italy and I currently live in Milan, in northern Italy. I am a language enthusiast, so I really like learning new languages and speaking other languages. I speak Italian, of course, which is my native language, and then I'm fluent in English, Spanish, Portuguese, Romanian. I can get by with French, and I'm currently studying Turkish.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I wonder if the fact that he's fluent, because he said fluent, I wonder if the fact that he's fluent in Spanish is going to affect the results of this test. But then again, I don't consider myself to be fluent in Spanish. I know a little bit, but I'm not fluent. Therefore, being Italian, I could be the extra variable within this equation, because if he understands something and I don't, maybe, that could be a factor.
And just for our audience, I just want to say that the way we have this video structured is we're going to be doing a bunch of short sentences to begin the video, and then we'll do something that's a little bit longer and perhaps more challenging.
Sounds good.
Okay, the first sentence is Aquesta nit el cel està ple d'estrelles.
Aquesta nit, so this night, the sky is full of stars. Oh yeah, well, if I read it, I understand it 100%.
Okay, could you maybe repeat it?
Yeah. Aquesta nit el cel està ple d'estrelles.
It's mostly a problem with the microphone. I'll be honest, I'm not trying to be annoying, but I'm just giving you a real take. If he doesn't understand, maybe it's the mic.
Okay, I think I got it. You said, this night the sky is full of stars.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, or something similar to that.
Yeah, it's exactly that one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the words were very similar.
Good.
Yeah, there you go. How would you say it in Italian?
Questa notte il cielo è pieno di stelle.
Yep.
So at the first listening, I didn't get some of the words, but like when I listened more carefully, it was clearer.
Yeah, exactly. Questa notte, questa nit. It's very similar. Cielo with, I think she pronounced it cel. I don't know, cell. Está, well, we don't say, this is an interesting one. I can point out something interesting. So look at it with the Italian O on top of it. So, questa notte il cielo, instead of el, we have il, perfectly recognizable. Then they say está ple. We would say è pieno. But some regional variations of Italians do use sta in this exact way and in this exact place, so without the e at the beginning. So we understand it, even if we don't use it this way. In standard Italian, there are very famous regional varieties that do this. For instance, they do it in Naples. I think they do it in some areas in Rome, perhaps, but in general, some people do it.
Mi piace molto imparare le lingue straniere.
Okay, you said I like a lot to speak other languages.
To learn.
Almost.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Just the verb is a bit different, actually.
I like it, no? I love.
Yeah,
I like it.
Mi piace, yeah, I like it. It's just the verb. I said, mi piace molto imparare le lingue straniere.
Imparare.
Yeah. It's not to speak. It's another verb.
Hmm. Can she guess it?
There's a synonym, actually, maybe it can help you, which is apprendere.
Right.
Okay.
Very good, actually. He was quick thinking on his feet. Because, yeah, aprendere, maybe it's closer in Spanish. Don't they know say aprender? I wonder if they say it in Catalan. But if she also speaks Spanish, she could connect through that.
To learn, yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We do say apprendere, but the fact that he chose imparare first is absolutely natural in Italian. Imparare is more commonly used than apprendere, although you can use apprendere, no one is going to bat an eye. It's just one of those things that I think native speakers will gravitate towards one word instead of the other because it's simply more commonly used.
Yeah, actually, I prepared one very similar. So it was my second one.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
It's fine. I would have said, m'agrada molt estudiar altres llengües i cultures.
M'aggrada. We do have mi aggrada in Italian. It makes me laugh because it's very formal.
Okay. Yeah.
Very similar, though.
Okay. Yeah. The verb to like in Catalan reminds me of something in Italian dialects, like not in Italian, but several Italian dialects use the same word.
No, even standard. I kind of disagree with him. Mi aggrada is Italian. It's just a little archaic.
Agrada, sì, agradar.
Yeah, exactly. Quest'estate farò un viaggio in Asia.
Queste
Estate.
started. This word is the one this summer, maybe.
Yes,
and
very good.
Gonna do a travel to Asia.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. How do you say summer
They're very nice. They're both very nice. I like them.
in Catalan?
Estiu.
Oh, okay. So it's more similar than Spanish, actually. Yeah.
Yes, actually, in general, Catalan is closer to Italian and French and Romance.
I would say so. I mean, Catalan is very close to Italian. I mean, if you had told me this is a rarely spoken Italian dialect somewhere in a super like mountainous area where nobody speaks it, as like 15 speakers, I would have believed you.
Many in Portuguese, that's why you also understand better than in Spanish.
Yeah.
Exactly. True.
So this
Fascinating.
sentence in Catalan, sorry, would be aquest estiu aniré de viatge a Àsia.
Viacha, I could recognize it. I wouldn't recognize summer though.
Sabies que a la ciutat d'Alger, a l'illa de Sardenya, la gent parla català?
Okay, so she's saying, do you know that in the city of Alger and in the island of Sardinia, really, people speak Catalan. Català, it's like Catalan. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I can understand the whole thing. When she speaks, it's a little harder, but then again, I don't know if it's a microphone problem. Ciudad is so interesting because in Spanish, it's ciudad. In Italian, it's città. So this is still like, I want to say this is a little bit of a like 65% closer to Spanish, but the T makes it closer to Italian. So it's fascinating. It really is an in-between, isn't it?
Okay, I think I got it. You said, did you know that in the city of Alghero, people speak Catalan? In Sardinia, people speak Catalan. Okay. Yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, I know that people speak Catalan there, but I've never been. But it's famous. Like we study in school that Catalan is a minority language in Sardinia, which is very interesting.
It is.
Mi piacciono molto gli animali e ho un gatto nero.
I like a lot the animals, and I have a black cat.
Very good.
Yeah, exactly.
How are we doing? Oh, yeah, we still have.
Demà tinc hora al metge a les 10 del matí.
Oh, this was different. So, demà, I imagine, is tomorrow. Tinc hora. Hora is hour, I guess, or time, probably hour. I don't know what tinc is. Al metge at 10 in the morning. So, tomorrow we'll meet at 10 in the morning, maybe? And see if you can guess better than me. This was a little harder, wasn't it?
I got something, but not the whole sentence.
I can repeat.
Please.
Okay, please, thank you.
Demà tinc hora al metge a les 10 del matí.
10 is actually difficult. I only understand 10 because it's written, but when she pronounces it, I don't recognize the number 10.
You said at 5 and
No.
something in the morning.
Yeah, you notice he didn't recognize the number. The number is unrecognizable to me, the way she pronounced it.
Is that true? Can you repeat the whole sentence, please?
Yeah. Demà tinc hora al metge a les 10 del matí.
10. A las 10. Yeah, I don't recognize 10. Del matì is like, yeah, del mattino in Italian. And demà sounds like domani. So it's like a shortened, cut version of Italian, which does happen sometimes in regional varieties.
Okay. At
It's
10 in
difficult.
the morning is the second
Right,
the
good.
second part. Okay.
I'll be honest, he did better than me, because if I had just heard it, I don't think he's reading it. We are reading it. I do not think he's reading it, because I don't see him do this and read. So he's just trying to understand it through pronunciation alone. And so he did definitely better than me. Without reading it, I wouldn't have got it. I would only understood tomorrow in the morning.
I don't really get the first word. I'm sorry.
No?
Well, demà is simple. Domani, demà. I wonder why he doesn't recognize that. I guess it's a dice roll. You know, let's be honest about this. Nothing more than a dice roll.
So
Should I translate?
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe you can give a hint. It's like,
exactly.
yeah,
Okay. Demà, domani.
Well, that's not a hint. That's translating it. That's not a hint. You could have said demà. Well, how would you give a hint, though? I mean, I'm not in a better position really to judge. How would I give a hint to something like this? Well, I could say demà has to do with when something is done. Maybe you could say that. Or demà, we could say, has to do with something happening in the future. It's a time locator.
Oh,
Something
it's
like
not
that?
domani. Okay, it means tomorrow.
Right.
Okay. Can you
Cinco
go
horas.
ahead with the sentence?
Demà tinc hora al metge a les 10 del matí. So, demà tinc means tomorrow I have.
Think like
Hora.
tengo. Okay.
I see. Think. Yeah, he's saying like tengo. I see the connection, because tengo is used in Spanish, of course, to say that you have to do something, but it's also used in southern regional varieties, such as in Neapolitan, which uses tenere over avere. Standard Italian, however, does use avere, domani, or devo in this case, sorry, it depends on what you're translating. Devo, dovere. So domani devo rather than, but yeah, if you were from Naples, you would say domani tengo che.
Okay.
What's ora al mece?
Hora,
And then?
hora,
Ora now?
al metge,
I don't know.
al doctor, we can say as well.
Oh, does that mean the doctor, like medical doctor?
Okay. Okay.
A les 10 del matí.
Tomorrow I have to go to see the doctor at 10 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah,
Maybe
I have
speak?
appointment. Yeah.
An appointment, I see.
Okay. Got
It
it.
was a little difficult, though.
Got it. No, actually, it was quite different, actually, the first part. Io vivo nel nord Italia e il clima qui è molto diverso dal sud Italia.
I honestly think that the sentences in Italian that he's building are actually a bit easier, because, I mean, even if you speak English, you don't even need to speak Catalan. I think you would recognize north and south. Maybe, I don't know. Particularly if it's connected right next to Italia, Nord Italia, Sud Italia. I guess even if you don't speak Italian and have no connection to Italian whatsoever, you would recognize. Clima, maybe they say it the same. Usually this is a common word between lots of Romance languages. I feel like his sentences are easier than the ones she's putting up, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me being polemic.
Yes, I understood.
Okay, perfect.
I live in the north of Italia, which the climate, the weather is very different from the south.
Very good.
Exactly. Yeah, it was exactly
Very
like that.
true, by the way.
Perfect.
Yeah. In Catalan would be jo visc al nord d'Itàlia, on el clima és molt diferent al sud.
Yep, I understand it. That one sounded, in fact, sounded a bit like a northern regional variety. More different. It sounded like a bit like they would speak in some northern areas.
Okay,
Should
yeah,
be
I would-
familiar to him, in fact, and maybe northeasterners more.
I've gotten it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very similar.
Avui és el meu aniversari i estic molt feliç. La meva família i els meus amics m'han fet molts regals. M'han regalat un llibre, una samarreta i una tassa amb una foto nostra. També m'han preparat un pastís de xocolata i m'han cantat la cançó per molts anys. Després hem anat a dinar a un restaurant i hem passat una bona estona. Ha sigut un dia molt especial i he gaudit molt.
Yeah, I understood 40%. Like there were sentences that I tried not to read, by the way, because I didn't want to cheat. So I understood the part about the family a little bit, about spending a nice evening, going to the restaurant. They were making a chocolate. I understand, like she said something. Let me see if I can find the word because I don't remember it. Pastis, yeah, pasticcio. We have that word for like when you put together, when you, I don't know how to explain pasticcio if you're Italian, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so they sang a song. Like I understood maybe a bit more than 40%, but definitely there was a big chunk of it that was like and didn't mean anything. Let's see how much he understood.
Okay, I think I got you what you were talking about, like about your birthday and what the presents you got, right? The gifts.
Oh, because anniversary. We say compleanno, so that's why I didn't recognize that, but he did. And of course, she's saying that she's very happy, but now I'm reading it. And once again, if I read, probably we can up it for another 15, 20%, and it goes up to maybe past 50%. Yeah, I think I'm being correct to how I'm describing it. All of this without having any training whatsoever in Catalan is actually interesting, isn't it? Magical, even.
You went to the restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I got really well the first part, maybe because I wasn't into the language yet. But then you said your friends gave to you as a gift a book, maybe a T-shirt.
Oh,
and
good. That's so interesting. He understood different things than I did. He understood the T-shirt and the book. I didn't, but I understood the chocolate thing. Maybe it's because I like chocolate. And the singing part, he doesn't seem to have understood that part. So this is very interesting. We're about halfway through the video. As usual, I try to, let me give him a like, and I try to encourage people to go and finish the video if you enjoyed it by clicking the link in the description or in the pinned comment. So I'm going to stop the react to this point. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I found it very interesting. I'll try to maybe make more react videos where I try to listen to Catalan speakers and I try to see how much I can understand. And if I get to meet someone who speaks Catalan, maybe natively, maybe we could try and do one of these exchanges like this. But if you enjoyed this video, thank you so much. And as always, thank you very much for joining Metatron's Academy. Bye.